Hello, La Posi. I hope I said your name right. Welcome from a tricky spot. I want to respond to your message, and you and I are going to. If you want to join me, we're going to venture out of this tricky spot. I got here, and it's not particularly dangerous, but it's not safe, and it's definitely lonely, and it's definitely withdrawn, and far away from everybody and everything. If something happened to me out here, I am secluded. I am remote. I am distant. And I'm going to take my prize now for coming this far, and you should too, because you've gone your distance. Take your prize. A sneak peek, a touch, a bit of the water. I'm not going to drink it. You never know what's in there, but I'm going to slap a little ow on my face. Wake me up from the dream that I'm in a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of a dream here, wandering up here, adventuring in the woods by myself with ice cold bears and boars. Let's go. Let's get out of here. You've got a place too. You've got a place where you are. Kind of remote, kind of lonely, kind of dangerous. You can get out of there too. Let's go. Come, do it with me. I saved this trip for you. Hold on. First, I gotta secure up, tie my shoelace here. How'd you get to your spot? Same way I did, probably, right? You went, you one foot after another. It led you there. Before long, you were in the middle of nowhere. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. It's a nowhere where surrounded by others. A nowhere at once familiar, yet remote. Difficult. Look at that. It's a difficult going. Deadfall. It's going to get worse. But I came up here. You came up here where you were. Now, nothing that I ever talk about with the Path of Wildness ever describes it as safe or easy or the correct route to go. Like I have a choice now. This way, across here, or this way. I have to get across. And I don't know which way. I don't even remember which way I came up. You take the direction of first inclination, which is telling me going, actually that way looks better, but my inclination is telling me go this way. I'm going to follow that. And I could be wrong. But it's the motion. It's the steps that I'm taking to get back. You know, I've got landslide. Area. This is not safe. I've got a family. I've got a wife. Ow! That hurt. And a daughter who depend on me, who need me. Now maybe your dependents are not the same. I have a feeling you're a younger man. Maybe you haven't taken on those responsibilities yet. But nevertheless, those who love you need you. Those who love you, even though you're around, they know what's happened. They know you're not completely there. And it's a bit of a heartbreak. And I'm not saying that you should return necessarily. Completely. Because it's in your nature, just as it's in mine. Whoa. To risk, to come to these dangerous places, walk over landslide chutes, push between branches and hold on to trees while hanging 1 foot over the edge. This is what makes us laugh and giggle, smile. Don't give that up. That was the other part of your question. I mean, I'm going to jump down in this chute right here. Here we go. Shoot! Whoa! Ow! This whole tree was caught on my leg, and I pulled it down. That was dangerous. I could have hurt myself. That wasn't very smart. See? Okay. Don't ever get fooled into thinking I'm a clever man. I'm just a man. Don't ever be fooled into thinking I know the way, because I'm clambering just like you are. And I'm stumbling and making mistakes and falling down. You're looking for a path. I can see I have a deadfall here to get through. These trees right here, and then beyond, some clearing. Have you got something like that? You got some deadfalls in your way? Some obstacles? What is it? Is there a clearing in the distance? Do you see it yet? If not, keep on going. You will. Because you can come back here. It's not a matter of choosing one or the other. Push through this. You don't have to pick. Isolation over, or personal exploration and interest, pursuit, artistry, experience. You don't have to choose that over family. I'm a family man. You can have both. You can come out here, and your here is different from my here. Wherever your here is, wherever your there is, that's there. Whoa, that's a better thing. It's the there. Less than here. You come out there. Whenever you wish. Make an arrangement with your people. Come to an understanding with your people. If you're single, be very careful in choosing your mate. Be clear about what kind of person you are. You don't have to say specifically what it is, but you should tell them. You should say, in my case, I'm an adventurer. I need to adventure. For me, it's physical. It's actually getting outdoors in places like this. Pushing through, alone. It's all about being alone for me. It's not about being with other people. This would be, if I was out here with other people, hiking with other people, it would be no different than if I was sitting in front of a TV or in a crowded movie theater with a bunch of people. Quite unsatisfying. I need to be alone in wild places to be satisfied in life. Not all the time, though. Just enough to satiate, and satisfy. To breathe in the lonesome air. To feel the pain in my leg from that fall earlier, and it'll bite me later when I'm home. And I'm sitting there in the comfort of home, eating a nice dinner with my wife and family, but I feel that pain that reminds me of this. Not too bad a pain, but understanding that I may get a too bad a pain one day. One day I may not return. But pick a partner who is more than understanding. And what I mean by that is, people, when you're young, when romance is young, people are willing to overlook a lot. Ow, my leg hurts now. Ow. They're willing to overlook a lot for the sake of the romance, for the satisfaction and the joy of the partnership, which they may not, and they may say yes without necessarily meaning. Look at this wall back here. Someone was here before. Someone's probably been somewhere near where you are now. It's a few new places. I think I've found a way. I've reached a token of society, of humanity, a trail. I think I'm okay. And that's good, because the pain is keen now, and I could use a little bit of a respite. But make it clear. And if you can find someone who will accept your capacity, who you are, and take you for that on a sincere level, you'll be in good shape. Trick after that is to find your art. Now, I shouldn't say it that way. I shouldn't say the trick after that. The trick for me, that's all I know. Trick for me was finding my art and then doing my art. And art does not mean sitting there with a paintbrush necessarily. Well, that could be true. That's painting a landscape. Art simply means whatever makes your heart go pitter-patter in this world. Whatever makes your... Ow! Gee! I hurt my foot. Something different. I don't know what I did there. Just twisted it, kind of. Getting old. It's okay. It's worth it. It's part of my art. Part of my art is to experience manageable pain. And not seeking after it, but just tolerating it in pursuit of exploration of new things. Whatever yours is, do it. And it doesn't mean you have to do it full time. I'm a teacher. I'm an English teacher. I work a full-time job. I worked a full-time job ever since I graduated from college. I worked nearly full-time during college. There's my destination, an outpost of humanity, an abandoned tea farm there. Once I make it there, I'll be in good shape. I won't be back completely, but I'll be nearly so. I don't plan to do this all my full time. I do this on the side, but I do it regularly, and it makes me happy. Not all the time. My happiness quotient is average. There's sometimes when I really feel like crap. There's sometimes that are really miserable. I wish the day would just end. I wish it wouldn't have started in the first place. About 2 of my 5 days a week are like that. But I've also had the benefit, you talked about having a little more experience, I've also had the benefit of having resources that allow me to do anything I want. And guess what? It was the same. When I didn't have to work and my days were my own, I could do anything I want. The ratio was about the same. Although in some ways, it's harder when you have those resources because at least you don't have anything to look forward to. Because if you're not feeling good and you're having a crappy day at work, you can at least say, I got the weekend to go out and do some exploration. But when you're out doing some exploration and then you feel like crap, where do you go from there? So accept a life. Accept, if you're willing, accept a normal life. Accept that it won't be happy all the time. Accept that you'll have some bad days, some good days. Accept that you may or may not pick the right partner who may completely understand. Unless, in some ways, it's good to get somebody that doesn't completely understand because they can offer things that you don't have. My wife is a woman of the real world. She is grounded in family and society and the like, and I give her adventure, and she gives me a foundation in the real world. But she knows who I am. She knows my adventurousness. At 25 years, she encourages me now. She gets us again on the weekend, get out and spend a day out in the woods. She knows I'll come home a happier guy. And tomorrow, I'll spend the day out today. Tomorrow, I'll come home and I'll spend the day with the family. And we'll go out and see a movie. We'll go shopping. We'll do whatever. And I'll be a happier guy for having exercised my art just a little bit. And here we are, back at society. I hope that you can endeavor to find your art and to exercise it. To despair less when things aren't going well, because this seems to be the way life is. Say into this rude dwelling. It just seems to be the way things work. See the hornet nest over my head? There's danger everywhere. Sit down and there's hornets over your head. It's dangerous. I hope that this walk has meant something to you, friend. It's meant something to me. You've helped me. I'm back. Not completely. I'm safe now. When we started this video, I was in danger. I had to walk through danger to get back. Got some pain. This leg hurts from the fall. This foot really hurts from twisting it somewhere. And now I've got to maneuver a little further to find my way back to my family and wade through then a coming week of mediocrity, of normalcy. Work a day, world, not necessarily satisfying. 2 of the coming 5 days of work will be just crap. I won't like them at all. 1 of them will be just fine. The other 2 will be just average. And then there'll be the weekend again, and I can do my art again. That's good enough for me. The path of wildness is simply having the courage to step out when you've screwed up enough courage. Step out into wherever interest begs you, wherever fear seems to withhold you back, and where the reason says that fear is unfounded, and to nevertheless make the effort and then live a little in those moments. Good luck to you, my friend. Write to me if you need to, if you want to. I'm always happy to hear from you.